Hello, friends.
Wow, you just swooped me.
Sorry.
That is my line.
Well, here's why. I was watching one of our old streams, and I saw the dancing over the silent thing. I was like, okay, well, that is a little awkward. So I was trying to create a noise for when I was dancing. Yeah.
So you just, with no warning at all, just swooped my line.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sorry about that.
All right, Tyler's already said hello,
Stream's
friends.
over, guys. See you later. Well, here's the thing is, I was watching one of the Logical's podcasts, and they do have cool music they play.
Yeah, that's why Christine does the dances, because there's music playing.
I didn't realize that, because it was, all the music's always in our head because of the intro sting.
Right.
So, yeah, okay, that's all I got.
All right. Hello, friends, and welcome to this week's live stream. Hope you guys are having a magnificent Tuesday, a terrific Tuesday. Had a good Monday, good weekend, and if you're in a different hemisphere, perhaps a Wednesday.
I feel like we need paper so we can do the weekend update shuffle.
Oh yeah, especially when we're sitting here with laptops.
Yeah. Hello.
Today we are going to be testing some of the I'm going to take that again in case we want this for a highlight reel. Today we are going to be testing some of the most interesting websites according to TikTok. And by TikTok, we mean a single TikTok account that Tyler found.
Well, yeah, and according to our thumbnail, and this TikTok account, they are websites that cure boredom.
Right.
Right.
So this stream is really Tyler's brainchild. Tyler has been recommended, many of these TikToks by the same person who profiles websites that cure boredom, like time-wasting websites, basically.
Yeah.
And there are quite a number of these, and basically, Tyler just saw this series of TikToks and was like, we must.
Yeah.
So we are.
Well, per TikTok, once you engage with one of them, you watch it, you do anything with it, they send you 7,000 of them. There are some impersonators. I don't even know if this guy's the first one, so I don't want to be causing any TikTok website review drama here.
Well, I feel like we're at least 1 degree removed, so we are not necessarily... We're not saying this guy is the originator, but he is our inspiration.
Well, I stumbled.
He didn't make these websites.
No, he did not. No, I stumbled upon some TikTok investor advice account drama last night, where one guy was like, he doesn't even have his Tesla. He had to buy it with a loan, and they were going back and forth and be like, I'll show you the receipt for my Tesla. So it was so this happens, you kind of rub one account the wrong way. They fight to stake their claim.
Are you talking about the TikTok algorithm right now?
Sorry about it. Okay, should we go to Mug of the Day?
There's a couple of updates before we dive into trying out these websites and playing a number of games we have today. Yes. There's a couple of updates. One is that Carly is now Australian.
No, I'm not.
Carly today has been muttering to herself in an Australian accent.
Yes.
So she's Australian now. That's just how it works.
That's the canon of this stream.
Yeah.
I'll accept all criticism in the comments.
Carly is Nigel from Nemo. She is the pelican.
I thought you were about to say from the Wild Thornberries, but I don't think he's Australian.
No,
I think he's British.
He's British.
Yeah. With a deep, guttural British accent. Yeah, absolutely. And then we do have some mugs of the day. Plural, because I made coffee for the both of us, but then Tyler saw my one coffee and was like, well, clearly Safiya made that for herself, so I'll make coffee for myself.
That's not actually what happened.
Okay.
Well, because, all right,
fine.
Well, let's go to the shot of it. Okay, so Allie has this framed, and it looked good, so I didn't want to pick it up and then mess it up.
Oh, okay.
Right? So I was trying to be considerate here, and I'd get my own coffee so I could drink it, and I was going to hide it behind the screen. But then I figured, I actually forgot to do that. So now that you guys have seen it, I feel like it's now in play.
My mug of the day is my Chicago Starbucks mug.
Yeah.
Because it's T-minus one month and maybe 5 weeks until we go back to Chicago.
Yes.
For the first time since 2017.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
We did a vlog on my channel. It was
last time we went. Yeah, that was the last time I went home to my parents' house.
It was a deep dish pizza vlog.
It was fun.
Yeah, and then if we want to just go to that action cam and then slide it out.
Whoa!
Oh yeah,
that's the one. That was kind of good, actually.
It was cool, yeah. That's what I had in mind. No, this is our New Mexico mug from our moving vlog. Well, it's not from our moving vlog. It's when we went to New Mexico, but we also did film that. And we got this mug.
Yeah,
it's cool.
This is the one that we got at that one Safeway or something. It was a grocery store.
It had a very long line for Starbucks.
Very long line.
But we did get to the end of it. We got this. So
yeah.
How's the chat doing? How's everyone's Tuesday going so far? Tuesday, maybe it's Wednesday.
Everyone's just saying where they're from, which is great.
That is great.
Darla G says, "G'day, shadowless Carly."
There you go.
Carly's an Australian vampire. I forgot about that part.
Intrigue.
Oh yeah, Noah said this, which is exactly what Carly said right before the stream started. Oh no, clear. Do it. You can do it better.
Me?
Yeah.
Arnar, clear.
That was really good.
That was good.
I thought we were gonna have to say Carly does not do that on demand, but that was pretty strong. That was strong.
I had
Yeah.
to hold my head while I did it.
Yeah. Everyone's just saying bored. They're bored. Oh, well, we're here to
Well.
bust your boredom with some boredom busting
Yeah,
websites.
websites
Although maybe
that
it's an insult that we're being boring.
Let's operate in some new territories here. We've heard about the
Right.
mugs. Yeah. Well, anyway, so
All right. That's
we are
it.
working on a main channel video. It's coming along nicely.
It is.
It's in good shape. I think that when we stream next time, it will be really around the time it'll be being finished up. It probably won't be done by then. So, but next week we have a new video coming.
Maybe
out.
like end of next week.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's good so far, and we're having fun with it. And
We
then
probably could have finished it earlier, except for this weekend. For the first time in like 5 years, we have 4th of July plans.
so we're not editing.
For the
Yeah.
and so it's like, oh, but I want to edit. It's like resist, do something else.
Yes. One 4th of July recently, we ordered a pizza. We stood on the roof of our building and we just ate pizza and looked at fireworks.
That
But-
was 2017
Yeah.
actually. We were editing the I bought the first 5 things that YouTube recommended me video, and we spent the entire day editing, and then we ate a pizza by ourselves, and
Yes.
that was 4th of July 2017.
Yes.
Yep. Anyway, so we're trying not to do that this year.
Okay. Should we dive into these websites to cure boredom?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You can open that up, and I will read you this.
Yes. Okay.
So our first website from this TikTok series is called Quick Draw.
Quick draw.
It's a website where you draw whatever, and Google has to guess what it is you're drawing.
Right.
So you're basically playing Pictionary with Google.
Yes.
Though I think they kind of give you a prompt. They tell you what to draw.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
We are. Yeah. It's not originated from
Just
our
whatever
brains.
that comes into your mind.
Yes.
Perfect. Awesome.
From the TikTok that Carly was showing as the B-roll,
Yeah.
that was the one that this guy is playing.
Perfect.
I have messed around with this. I will say we don't have a mouse pad here or a mouse.
Do you want one?
No, I don't. I actually think this
Oh.
adds challenge
Okay.
because this is very strongly timed or quickly timed.
Oh.
Right. So what we have to do here is use the touchpad
Oh.
to try to draw things for Google.
Great.
So we'll take a look and see how it goes. And and if you want to try it, you can always switch in with me. But I'm also sitting in the driver's seat right now. So what are you reacting to?
No, Dylan Harford says Tyler's shirt has no reason to be bullied today.
But there's an angry emoji there.
No, but I think that that
saying that
Dylan
might-
is angry at people who might be bullying your shirt. I don't know if anyone. I agree that there's nothing to be mad about. So if people are still mad about Tyler's shirt, I don't get it.
Were they mad at last week's shirt or just the 2 weeks ago? It was
I
like the
think it's-
cat paw against the window thing.
No, they were at least confused about the Black Cat coffee one.
Well, oh yeah. Well, I will say for the black cat hand against the window, my mom did ask me what was that shirt. So it was a very common question. Don't worry about it.
Rebecca Sherman says, I hope you're going to Colonial Williamsburg for the 4th. No, but I want to go soon.
We'll change our plans. Okay, so let's dive in here.
We are actively planning a Colonial Williamsburg trip.
All right, so basically with this game, we're going to jump in. I think once it goes, do we have the volume on these things? I think it does, right?
Loving Little Junior says Pictionary for lonely people.
Yes.
Yeah, basically.
But it's actually very fun, so let's do it. All right, I'm going to start this game. And we do, as Saf said, we have a fair amount of games. We have other websites that are more interesting stuff you can look at. So it's pretty good.
It's okay, don't lampshade your idea. This is your brainchild, Tyler. Own it. We're doing boredom busting websites.
A
Now
lot of
draw
pressure.
something.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, so we're going in
Draw
here. So
something.
draw a skateboard. Okay, I got 20 seconds to do it. Okay, so basically I'm going to come in here.
Quickly turned into Tyler's.
I see line or belt.
Uh-oh.
I know it's skateboard.
Got it. See?
Ooh, turn him up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
turn it up.
Okay, here we go. Let me just
Did you hear the robot voice? I see line or skateboard. Oh, I know it's skateboard.
Here we go. So I'm going to turn it up. All right, so computer. Can you guys hear it? Okay.
You have to draw something.
All right, here we go.
I see lime or skyscraper or
Lime
door
again.
or passport
Uh-oh.
or mug. I see cup or coffee cup or cactus. Oh, I know it's computer.
How did they know?
See, they're really good at it. So when it's Pictionary, it's with the world's greatest guesser.
Well, here's the only thing is that it tells you what to draw, so maybe it's just kind of giving you a layup. It's
Okay.
at the end they'll always say oh yeah, you got it.
It only
Okay.
has a certain bank of things.
Yeah,
to
so
pull
try a
from.
couple more and then
Right.
try one where you draw it completely incorrectly to see if it'll
Okay.
still guess it.
Okay, well, it's not that easy, okay? So here we go. All right, ready?
I see circle. I see balloon. or floor lamp.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I know, it's shovel.
Right? Well, yesterday.
I see balloon or floor lamp.
We had a production meeting yesterday, so we were talking about the sites we're going to play. So I did play this for a while, and I got a little bit of experience with
Oh,
it.
so you've trained.
I failed a lot, and it's not that easy. I'm just on a roll here, okay? I started off on a hot note. Ready? So this is baseball bat. Ready?
I see floor lamp. Oh, I know, it's baseball bat.
What was that swirl?
It's a baseball.
I was trying to make a baseball, but like you see, the problem is if you go for it and then they know it or don't know it, like what are you going to do? You have to have a backup plan. Ready? So Apple, this is going to be tough.
Hold
okay?
on, yeah.
I see heart. Oh, I know, it's apple.
Okay, that was kind of an artful apple, I will say.
Yeah, I went for something with the chin. You know how an apple kind of has a chin?
Yep, I know.
So I had to go for something like cloud.
Here we go. Before you start again, Kelly McHugh says, "Why do I feel like Tyler will be terrible at this?" I think
Ouch.
you're doing okay. No, but
I'm 5
there
for
is
5.
evidence. There is evidence that you might not be good at this.
We're going to switch you out. I'm going to switch with you in a second so you can try it out.
That's true.
Yeah.
I should try it.
All right, is there anything else in the chat before I go to this next one?
Zen Xemes says that's the devil speaking.
It might be.
People are just like really weirded out by the robot voice.
Okay, let me do cloud now, okay? Should be an easy one.
Oh, I know, it's cloud.
Yep.
Oh,
All right, so I was 6 for 6.
wow.
Yeah.
Why do they all look vaguely phallic?
They're not all
The
phallic.
shovel and the baseball bat are really.
A little phallic. This thing is, like, not phallic. Right?
Well,
I'm just saying.
It could be someone's phallus.
Okay, yeah, right, okay, yeah.
You don't
We're not
need to
judging
phallus
here, yeah.
shame.
Okay, I'll play it again, then I want to see you try it.
Great.
Yeah, okay, ready? So
Yeah.
play again. Here we go. Snail.
Snail.
See, this is a pretty hard one, right? I'm going to
Oh.
go for the
Why
I
did I
shell.
see bread, or circle, or blueberry, or shoe. I see hockey puck.
Uh-oh. How is that not a snail, dude?
You need to finish the body.
I'm not sure what that is. I see flip-flops.
Oh, that is really phallic. Wow.
I see tractor, or mustache, or toothpaste, or cannon.
All right, okay. Sorry about that, guys. I might have gotten this demonetized.
Why did you fill it in like that?
Well, I was trying to give it the swirl on this snail, you know, like a snail, if you think about it.
Yeah, Abby
Has-
Rice says this is fallacy.
Okay, so you look at this. I was going for this right here, okay? I was going for this little swirl action right there. That's what I was going for.
Brogan M just did a bunch of eggplant emojis. I am going to approve that held message.
Okay, let's try dolphin here. It has the same problem, though, to be fair.
Braised and
I see
confused says,
mountain, or
and I.
zigzag, or bow tie, or garden hose.
Oh, no,
I see roller
not again.
coaster. Oh, I know.
Anything
it's
but this.
dolphin.
He got it, dolphin, right? He got it. Carly is throwing her hands up right now. I'm sorry. That
You're
was,
like that guy from Superbad.
What?
Who can't draw anything but penises.
I'm like Jonah Hill? Yeah. You think I'm like Jonah Hill right now?
I like how I said the guy from Superbad, he's the main character. Okay, keep going.
He's not the main. He's like a dual lead.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
bird. Okay, here we go.
Aiko says, Tyler, this is a
I see
kid-friendly
rainbow,
stream.
or mountain,
Not
or
anymore.
dolphin. Oh, I know. It's bird.
Oh yeah! Okay, that wasn't so bad.
All right,
That
this is
wasn't
gonna be
so
hard.
bad.
This is
Draw
more abstract.
ocean.
Yeah, it's
Oh, do
more
something
abstract.
abstract.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Give us the feeling of an ocean.
I see line, or hockey puck, or bread, or swan. I see boomerang. or
Tyler,
snake.
you can't
Oh,
be
I know.
serious.
It's
You're just
ocean.
trolling us. You're
I
trolling
got
us
it though.
live.
I got it.
You didn't have to draw it like that for it to be
Oh,
ocean.
sorry. You thought that was phallic? You thought it was phallic?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess maybe I am like Jonah Hill from Superbad because I didn't think that was phallic. You guys have dirty
We all
minds here.
have a dirty mind.
Oh, here we go. One more here. So
I see line, or ocean, or garden hose, or toothbrush. I see belt. I see seesaw, or screwdriver. Oh, I know. It's helicopter.
Whoa, that was pretty good.
thank you. Yeah, no, I got skills here, guys.
Torpoon says that ain't an ocean.
All right, let's
Okay.
do shark here.
Yeah.
I mean, I think this is solving my boredom as I
I
go
see
here.
mountain. I see diving board. Oh, I know. It's shark.
Whoa, that was good. Okay, so here's the thing: is people say that if you like click on something,
Okay.
if you click on something about this, it'll show you like how other people drew it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. This actually has.
Well, I clicked on snail, but that's the one that you drew a literal phallus,
All right,
and then we
time
had
out.
to just exit out.
I'm seeing a lot of swirl here.
That's
Okay,
true, that's
so
true.
I think the swirl is what I must have been missing.
I think what you missed is the antennas. Like
This
the
looks like
eyes.
mine. I think that's a little bit. I mean, listen, I can't say they're being disingenuous. It's just an automated system. But I think that there you go. Also, these guys drew a lot more of a snail than I did because like they guess them as they go, right?
Yeah.
It's almost like you want to like elongate your drawing time so you can get a full drawing done. Because if you look at my other ones, if I go back here, see this one I didn't even get to finish my dolphin. These
People
guys
are
got
saying like somehow you can take. Oh wow, that's beautiful.
I love that the third closest was a pillow for this. If you scroll up, like it just thought it was a rectangle.
Oh wow, it's saying it also thought I was drawing this.
Right.
Well, that's wrong.
Yeah.
that makes you feel a little more comfortable about the artificial intelligence. You're like, okay, so it's either a pillow or it's a dolphin.
Jericho Anderson says, I think Safiya's just dirty-minded, LOL, which is possible.
It might be.
But Amelia White followed that chat immediately up with, I'm glad I wasn't the only one thinking phallic.
There you go.
Thanks,
So
Soph.
you're not alone. I mean, everyone else here was thinking that I was going for phallic.
Sierra Hammond says, I hate how it says line first, like every time.
Line.
Like, it said, I see a line. Like, yeah, you have to start with something.
But
right?
imagine playing Pictionary with your friends and be like, line.
It's a
Dude,
line.
it's obviously a line. Yeah. Do you want to try it?
Yeah.
Do you want to try it?
People are hating on your swirl. Tyler, your swirl wasn't a swirl, says Caro.
It was more of a fill-in.
Yeah.
I will give you that. Yeah.
Well, no, you can't even see the swirl because you just X'd it out and hope that would help.
Well, I was afraid of having too strong of a phallic imagery.
How should I just get into your chair?
Why don't you can reach across right here.
Uh-oh, I don't want the HDMI to fall out.
All right, I'll give you that. Do you want to switch out?
Well, but we're stuck.
Okay, because we have the.
It's okay, let's try.
Yeah. Why don't you stand over me? Yeah. Okay.
Or just moving like this. Okay,
Soft
sure.
Talk's a big game. Okay, so let's see.
The chat is unsupervised.
Yeah.
For a small period of time. Sorry if
Okay.
I brushed the mic with my hair.
Ready?
I don't mean to. I am kind of talking trash.
Yeah.
But I don't think I can do much better.
Yeah.
All right, let's play again. Draw a crocodile. Oh no, I've never done this before. I'm scared. I
Yeah.
forget. What does a crocodile look like? Okay.
You got 20 seconds here.
Okay, so I want like a tail.
I see a line.
I see garden hose or toothbrush.
Garden hose. What is
I
it?
see canoe or shoe or spoon
Was that
or
some
string
kind of
I want-
phallus?
How much
I
time?
see fork or speedboat
What
or
are you
belt
going
or
for
snake
here?
or pliers. I see the Great Wall of China or mouse. I see sea turtle. Oh, I know, it's crocodile.
Oh my God! With 1 second. To
I like how when I stand up, I'm just out of frame. That was pretty bad.
Why
This
were you
is
drawing
hard.
the Great Wall of China right there?
I was trying to leave the head for last. Someone in the chat for some reason was like, take the whole time to draw.
Oh, is that what you're going for?
Yeah, but I don't know if that's helpful. Okay, let's try hedgehog.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Are you
I
going
see
for
watermelon.
a
or
graphical,
circle,
realistic
or moon or necklace.
hedgehog?
I see bracelet.
Oh no, there's no chance.
I see sea turtle.
I know you're.
I'm stumped.
Come on, man. Come
Come on.
Oh, I know, it's hedgehog.
Oh my
I needed
God.
to get like enough lines. We probably do. We need like a stylus. We need like an iPad and stylus.
That's what I'm saying. The touchpad is the challenge here, actually.
It is. It's hard. Draw a bench. Okay, this has got to be.
You see, I feel like with that last one, if you're playing with your friends and they didn't get
Oh,
a
I
hedgehog,
know, it's bench.
Okay, so now we gotta try. I should try one where I just draw the wrong, just something wrong.
you're
right?
trying to stump it because you think we're getting to we're doing.
No, I just want to because it's guessed correctly every single time.
Okay, let's try
Right?
something. Yeah, bus.
What should I draw instead?
I don't know. Why don't you draw a?
Google listening.
Why
If
don't you
I
dra-
say it.
Why don't you draw a phallus? Why don't you draw?
Why don't you just start drawing and we'll all guess with Google?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have any ideas.
Oh.
Draw a turtle. Draw a turtle.
Okay.
Right? Because then it could like maybe it could even
I
theoretically.
see rainbow, or bread, or canoe, or pond. I see sleeping bag, or mouse.
That's a pretty good turtle, actually, Soph.
I see toothpaste.
Right. So now it's not going to get it. It's not going to get bus out of
I'm
that.
not sure what that is. I see dog, or bed, or rhinoceros.
What's interesting is it hasn't
I see
guessed
speedboat.
turtle yet.
Sorry, I couldn't guess it.
Huh.
That was an okay turtle.
Yeah.
That wasn't a terrible turtle. I guess dog because it was just like a drawing with legs.
Yeah.
But okay, so
Should we
did
put-
stump it. Didn't guess turtle though either.
Yeah. Should we
So-
finish this round?
Oh yeah, should I finish it?
I'll just do it real quick because you already did ocean.
No, not again. No.
Squiggle, or garden hose, or
That's-
trombone. Oh, I know, it's ocean.
How does it get? Oh, this is a tough one. Passport. Let's do this. Ready?
I see diving board, or computer, or laptop, or door. I see toilet, or radio, or cooler. Oh,
Is that-
I know, it's passport.
See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like if you draw something badly, but it's the right thing, then it has a higher likelihood of guessing it. Whereas you draw something that's the wrong thing, it won't even get close.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyler, I like that you went for like the passport facing the other way.
So what if-
Oh yeah, that's not how a passport is.
No.
Well, don't they rotate it at like an age, as like an ID thing?
I think that's an ID. I
Okay.
think it's a driver's license.
Well, never mind. I guess I have a fake passport.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I was just going to say that,
Kira Bell says, the poor ocean. Clarissa Kwan says, LMAO, I love the ocean. Brew Raven says, that was an okay turtle.
I thought it was a pretty good turtle, actually.
That was okay.
Let's go Seasoft's turtle one more time. I mean, I guess, for bus, it wasn't really, they didn't guess turtle, which I think is actually kind of shocking.
Lauren says, I see dog, me when I look at turtles at the pet store.
The bench is actually, you weren't even a third of the way done, right?
Yeah, that was Claire, that's where I got suspicious, that it just knows what I'm supposed to get, and then when I get close enough, it just guesses it.
Your hedgehog was actually, in my opinion, solid. That
was pretty bad.
The problem I think that you have with hedgehogs is that you like those cute hedgehog videos.
They had
so
a little
much.
Nose.
Right. So
I went for the pointy nose.
You went for a baby hedgehog too.
Claire Roosin says, oh ho ho, I've figured it out. The program algorithm aligns your drawing with a set selection of images, and one of them is the right one. Yes, exactly. So it knows that you're trying to make a hedgehog. So once you get close enough to that set drawing, it says, oh, it's a hedgehog.
Oh,
versus even if it's an okay turtle, if it doesn't think it's supposed to be a turtle, it won't guess turtle.
Well, it's a free game, but that is
it's still fun.
That is a limit. Would you say that cures boredom? Don't we have a ranking system that we were going to try to do?
Right. Yes. People are just giving me props for my turtle. Lily Gooden says, pretty good turtle. Andrew Blue says, I like the turtle.
So you're really vibing on your compliments on your turtle. Yeah.
Chloe Martin says, is she turtly enough for the turtle club?
Oh no, are you?
Turtle. Okay.
No one gets that reference.
Everyone's also defending your passport.
Thank you.
KS says, passport photo page is deaf horizontal. Ashley Roseland says, India's passport is how Tyler drew it. So everyone else is wrong and you were right.
That happens sometimes.
It's lonely at the top.
Or at the staggeringly low. I'm just kidding.
We want to know, Catherine Munro says, can we see what the other oceans look like?
Yes, I can show you guys what the ocean looks like. Here we go. See, skyline, jacket, not phallus, everybody, okay? So they weren't guessing phallus.
Okay,
there.
well, here's the thing is, you actually drew ocean like everyone else did, which is that's beautiful.
This is tasteful.
See, so what the algorithm wants is waves.
Yes, exactly.
So you gave it the wave.
I gave it what it wanted. I gave the computer what it wanted. Okay, so that is our first site that cures boredom.
Yes.
So if you were bored at the chat in the beginning of this, hopefully you guys are less bored now. On a scale of 0 to bored, or not, the other way, 0 to not bored stuff, would you say this is a boring site? How do you like it? Good?
I think this site is fun. I think that on a scale from bored to boredom busting, I would say that that's not a scale, but I would say that I think that this is pretty good, a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. I really like the voice.
Yeah, although that disturbed people. People think that is Lucifer.
Yeah, I think I probably have some weird, you know how people have fight or flight response?
Right.
I have a befriend response whenever I'm shown something weirdly uncanny valley or threatening. When the robots take over, I'll try and befriend.
It's kind of like when you see a brown bear and going into fetal position.
Well, no, I think that's
kind of similar. It's a way for you to.
That's more passive.
Okay, got it. Well, anyway,
I'm trying to explain something that doesn't even exist.
Okay, so let's close that window and go to our next game, which I will give you guys an early warning because I know that the chat might feel this way. This one's annoying, so we're not going to play this one a lot, but it is quite interesting. Also, on one more thing on the last game was that it did remind me a lot of Draw Something, and I don't know if anyone remembers Draw Something, but back in the day, that was one of the finest mobile games ever.
That was fun, actually. I remember that. Okay, here we go. There's a couple of, before we move on.
Okay.
There's a couple of people. People are talking about the Master of Disguise.
Yeah, you want to shout out Master of Disguise.
The Master of Disguise. I love Master of Disguise. It's a terrible movie, but it's a great movie. Here's a couple of other comments. People are giving their ratings, reviews of this thing. Zen X Simez says there should be an adult version. That's, we made it adult. Amelia White says the hedgehog's head was a triangle. LOL. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Hedgehogs have really pointy faces. It wasn't a great rendition of it, but they look like they got little. Yeah,
you can go to this. You can go to the screen. I got it.
Show the one from the side.
Right, that kind of looks like it. You can see a very triangular snout. Right?
Yeah.
Look, I think you were trying to draw this thing, unfortunately. This is actually not a real hedgehog, but.
In terms of the website as a whole, the Draw Something, Jassy Doe says, in a live stream it's fun, solo more boring. Rosie Sakili says, I tried this with my sister, it was so entertaining.
Yes.
So, people generally like that one.
Yes.
All right, let's
Okay.
move on to the next thing.
Yep. All right. So this next one is called Find the Invisible Cow, which is sort of like what it sounds like. There is a screen that we're going to tap on, and it's going to like reveal a cow. And like so it's going to make, oh, you know what it is? It's Marco Polo, right? So like when we play it, we have to tap this screen, and as we get closer, it's going to get louder. So it's going to be loud.
We honestly, this one is quite annoying.
Yes.
So we're probably gonna play like one round.
Yeah.
But just to show you guys that this was on the TikTok series that Tyler found.
Yes. Again, this is my brainchild, which is starting to increasingly feel like distancing from the stream by Safiya. It's like, this is Tyler's stream. But yeah, stops in the chat right now.
Baisha B says tend and befriend is a real thing.
Cool.
Oh, people are commenting that I was just playing with your arm hair.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, sorry.
It's fine with me, yeah. I don't know if that made people feel uncomfortable. But anyway, so here we go. Let's do
Everyone
this.
says cow reveal. Reveal the cow.
All right, let's reveal the cow, people. All right, ready? Oh! See how fast I got that? Thank God.
So that's the game.
So basically, yeah, you know, it gets louder and it starts yelling immediately when we start. Yeah.
You thought it would
That's what I thought.
moo?
It's not that. It's just a guy
No,
yelling
it's
cow.
a guy screaming
No.
cow.
I feel like they should have had it be a moo, not just yelling cow. Yeah.
I think if you play it 5 times, you unlock a goat.
Oh yeah.
So-
Do we have any interest in playing it a second time? I
Hear
mean,
about the goat?
let's play it one more time because I kind of got that fast. Not that there's
People
any
like
real
this.
people like that. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
All right. So it's about to be very loud in here. Wait,
Okay, go for it. Go for it.
You want, is something going? All right, let's do it.
People don't.
All right. Oh, here we go.
Be behind you guys.
Oh yeah.
This is the okay. So for people who don't understand the game, because I saw a couple people in the chat saying I don't get it.
Oh, was it not clear when I was tapping?
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Basically, what it is Tyler just moves his cursor around the screen until
Yes.
the guy yelling cow gets really loud and
Yes.
then clicks and sees if the cow is there. That is literally all it is. People say.
Apparently, your cursor will change when you hover over the cow.
Mocha says,
didn't
what
know
noise does a cow make? Cow, 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 cow. Ilana Dixon says, turn it on expert mode.
Okay, I think this is okay. Let's try it. Yeah, I don't know what this means. They say that the cursor would change if it was over the
on,
cow.
On normal mode, it like turns into like a hand, so that you know you can
Oh.
click. But otherwise, you just have to like hope that it's there.
Okay.
Unlucky Cat says, unlock the goat.
Okay, let's go for another round here because it seems like it's
You need
not.
5.
Well, it sounds like the chat's not as turned off by this as we thought when we first prototyped it yesterday.
People are annoyed but laughing.
Okay, let's do it again. Ready?
Yeah.
This is expert mode. So I'm up, click. So I'm clicking. Oh, here we go.
I'm waiting for the beat to drop. Do 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 do
Oh.
do 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 do.
You were waiting. You thought it was. Oh, like you'll see like a TikTok of like this at like a club. They're like playing this like when we were watching that one like Mario like drop. Yeah. I got it on expert mode.
Are we unlocked?
You need 5 points to unlock another
Okay.
animal.
Okay. Don't do extra expert mode. Just do 2 more easy ones. We got to do one.
We
more.
gotta unlock an animal.
We
Let's
got to
do it.
unlock the goat.
Let's do
Because
it.
people see. Yeah, WX Climb 8 says change the animal, but we need 5 wins on cow to get goat, and then we should move on.
Bear with us, people. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. Oh.
Oh, he says moo at the end.
Well, that time he moved.
I think I keep talking over.
I
it,
don't
so
know if
keep
you are. I don't know if you are. Okay, one more. Let's do it.
That was quick.
Moo.
That was fast.
You're
That-
learning.
Yeah. Okay.
Caitlin Magaha says my dog has been staring at the phone screen. LOL.
You know what's I think one thing though for the chat is that we're like a little. My microphone is a little bit further from the computer because it's very loud in this room.
Right,
So
right,
maybe
right.
it's a little less loud via the microphone.
It's pretty. Here we got a couple. Mocha says Safiya at a punk rock cow concert. Amy Parkinson says sounds like the parking sensor on a car.
It does, yeah.
Liesl Hightower says, "What does the cow say? Cow, 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 cow."
All right, well, ready?
Yeah. All right. Now we have goat, and we should do one round of goat, and then we should move on.
All
'Cause
right.
This is. There's no. Yeah. I think then we've got it.
I could see this curing boredom because I might want to see like what's after goat.
Do you guys remember that app Yo?
Yeah.
Okay. It was.
The app where you can only text one thing.
Yeah. It was like Facebook poking, like you poke people back and forth on Facebook. It was like that, except you would just yo someone.
Yes.
And so they would just get an audio message from the app that just said yo, and then you could just yo them back.
Yeah.
It's kind of
remember
like
that at
this.
all.
Yeah, it was heavily capitalized. They gave him a ton of fundraising because they're like, well, they could do that with a lot of stuff, and you're like, really? Like,
The chat wants me to play.
You play.
Is that okay?
You got goat. Goat's you.
I'm goat.
Yeah, Saf is the goat.
I'm the screaming goat.
Yeah, go for it.
I knew you were trouble when you walked in. And you,
Oh,
night on the cold hard ground. Ah!
That would be great if it was
that's
that
a
goat.
throwback.
Yeah.
The screaming
The best
goat.
is the automated, like when the one that has. There. That was actually terrifying.
What the hell was that?
Did not sound like goat at all.
No, it didn't.
Okay, Carly, go. You're a human soundboard. Give us your Australian accent.
Gart.
Yeah, it literally sounded like that.
Yeah, I think it might.
Goats. Maybe it's from New Zealand. Oh no, New Zealand is sheep. I was gonna
Yeah.
say because in New Zealand there are so many goats, but it's sheep.
Right. But there
So-
could be goats in New Zealand. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh my god.
They gotta get a response. People-
Gotcha Bookworm says demons are among us. Everyone's just saying, what is it even saying?
Well,
yeah.
We learned a
Kennedy
lot today.
Frey says no one can convince me that he's saying goats.
I don't. I think that your theory that it could have been like an Aussie accent, or like
Goats.
or a
There
New
was
Zealand
an
accent.
R in there.
Yeah,
it was
could
like
be.
Gertz, 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 Gertz.
And as you did say, our resident Australian
Our resident Australian.
felt that it was possible.
Stamp of approval.
Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. So let's go to let's talk about this one real quick. So, do we think this one cures boredom? I'm trying to MC us, give us our structure
Okay,
back.
the
to
chat responded positively
Yes.
in general.
I thought they were gonna hate it. Yeah.
It's entertaining to see what he's gonna say.
Yes, it is.
For sure. Like it's funny.
I think
Here's
so.
the other thing is that you need 100 points after this to unlock the next animal.
100?
So you it could potentially draw you in to play it 100 more times.
That sounds like disturbing programming to make you do this over and over again. It's like a Clockwork Orange, you know?
Yeah, right.
Like
I
just-
wonder if it'd be fun for kids.
You think?
But then the kid learns this thing. It's like watching Caillou, you know what I mean? Then the kid goes, Gertz, 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 Gertz.
And then the parent permanently revokes their internet access
Yeah.
forever. Like, where have they accessed this?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, Alik Rainbow says, I mean, it's annoying after a while, but it's funny. Kesta Curry says, yes, this cures boredom.
Kester Curry says that. I think that's it. I think that it is pretty fun.
People
I
think it's fun.
It's pretty interesting. It's kind of a gadget game, you know? I think the internet, OG, 2010s internet had a lot of gadgets that
Yeah.
were fun, right? Happy Wheels, things you would try, like something, draw something. So it was it's a nice step back to that, like E-Bomb's world.
It does remind me of E-Bomb's World.
Yes.
There is a hint, a shade of, we like the moon. Like that.
Right, yeah. Old internet. And
Yeah.
and also I will say I think that the vibe of this guy's TikTok account is that there's a lot of throwback website type stuff. So it's kind of like IMDb chat boards world.
Aurora Concepts gives it a 6 out of 10. Kiwi Kyla says, I literally heard goat as Shire. I agree. Shire, 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 Shire. It was like that.
All right, let's
Kind
go.
of sounds like bad beatboxing. Okay, keep going.
Bad beatboxing. That's the official take. Okay, I'm going to close this one. See ya, invisible goat, cow. And this next one is called OCEARCH Shark Tracker. So this is really in this vein of websites that cure boredom, or these cool websites, which is definitely a TikTok thing. It's like when you see the TikToks where they have a Google map and they zoom in aggressively, what is this? And you're like, yeah, I know. Google Maps cuts people in half all the time. Like in our Geoguessr one,
Yeah.
where we're standing on the back of that guy's wagon or like it might have been like a rickshaw or something like that when they were going through that part of town, or we were just like snuck up on them.
Oh, you mean yeah. When we
You
were
know,
at
there's
the
just a guy
dance,
walking around with like the Google like maps, like a pole.
when I whispered in that man's ear.
Yes,
Right.
exactly. So like that vein of like TikToks are all like, oh my God, what's going on with this, right? And like very rarely is it something actually like scary, you know. Anyway, so this one is just like a website where you can track where sharks are. It's really not that advanced. One thing I thought was cool about it though is that like there are a lot of great white sharks these days up in Cape Cod, which is where of course Jaws sort of is loosely filmed. It was filmed in Martha's Vineyard. The actual story took place in the Jersey Shore, but like that, it's sort of like, oh wow, like there are great white sharks now up there in Cape Cod, and if you track them, and this is relevant to us, a lot of them swim right past North Carolina. So there are great white sharks in the Outer Banks, theoretically.
It's still at least a few, like, how many? Over 100 miles away, probably.
Oh, great. So
look at this B-roll.
This is what I asked. Yeah, Carly, this is perfect. Because when I heard this, this is one of my favorite new YouTube channels. So this is really a Tyler Stream brainchild. So this guy's channel is called Malibu Artist. This channel's awesome, especially like sort of offsetting the current like direction of Shark Week, which is all like, the shark is attacking somebody. These are basically great white sharks that are off the coast of Malibu, and they're just like floating around people endlessly in this content. So basically, like if you are a surfer in Malibu, like you shouldn't really be afraid of great white sharks because they're endlessly around you already. So they don't really attack anyone. I just thought it was cool because you always hear like, oh, sharks don't really want to eat people. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, people always like, oh, sharks don't want to attack people. But you know, in this video, I mean, that's kind of what holds up. They don't really attack people. And this guy has a bunch of videos like that. They're really cool, actually.
Yeah.
And as this is for someone who's really scared of sharks. I grew up loving sharks, and then I got like freaked out by sharks big time, just because, you know.
There is an infamous story. This is really deep cut chat stuff. We're going to lose viewers because of this. There is an infamous story in Tyler's family where Tyler like basically was 4 years old on a long plane ride to Hawaii next to a stranger and talked to her nonstop for 6 hours about sharks.
I feel like the chat's going to be on the side of throw the kid off the plane.
Yeah.
Get rid of that child. Yeah.
Better or worse than a child playing the find the cow game? Unclear. Yeah. But yeah, everyone is excited about
Shark Week.
About the sharks. I lost it, but people are talking about, oh my God, yes, close to Shark Week. Amalia T says, who would just sit and watch sharks though? I don't know, I mean, if you're bored enough.
I don't think that you can really watch them. It's more like you just like open this up and you're like, oh, I wonder if there's a shark
tracker
here, right? And then it's like, there are people that like watch planes and stuff,
right?
Oh
my God, you can see, is this where the shark goes?
Yes, this is where the shark has been, right? And this is the shot of like the Mako being tagged, right? And then you kind of bounce around here. You want to look at the Gulf of Mexico, right? Maybe there's some sharks around Louisiana, you know? You take a shot here. What kind of shark is it? I kind of think it's interesting. This is a Mako shark.
Captain Wayne.
And they named them. Yeah, Captain Wayne right there.
Oh, yeah. So cute.
Let's take a look over here, you know, over near Malibu, right? And see if there's any sharks. Okay, there's... What are you laughing about?
So people in the chat are both pro and anti-sharks. Some people are being like, no way, hate sharks. Other people are being like, you're more likely to get killed by a falling coconut than a shark. This is the only person that I agree with. JAUS says, the PR people for sharks have gotten so much better recently.
Yeah, there's a lot of that pushing. I've read somewhere that like the coconut thing is not, it was Reddit though, it's not true. But I think the vending machine thing is true. You're more likely to get killed by a vending machine than you are by a shark. But that's because people do get killed by vending machines because they fall on people when they try to pull things out of them. Yeah, so the more you know, it's not really scary, yeah.
See, people say, Perry the Plateau says sharks are cute.
Cool. See, I think that what's interesting to me is there are a lot of these great white sharks that are just bouncing around the East Coast.
People in the chat are asking.
Yeah.
People are asking, like Quino Tidario says, is it a worldwide map? Can you check South America?
Oh.
Yeah.
Because people are also asking in Europe. Are there other ones? You have to disconnect from Britain.
There are. Like, so over here, South Africa, right? Famous for its white sharks, right? You know, you got the leaping sharks out of the water at Seal Island.
Oh my God, not Oprah. Not Oprah the shark.
Right there. Yeah. I mean, I bet you like probably a lot in Australia are named Bruce. You know, oh yeah, Bruce, right? Like how Jaws itself was. Like
Perseverance. Okay, so we've got Oprah the shark, we've got the talk show host shark, and the Puritan shark. All right, give me another one.
Look, there's a ton of them.
I like just seeing their names.
Yeah, it is kind of interesting.
All right, show us
two in Cape Town.
Show us South America, and then show us Europe. People are asking for Europe.
Maureen, Hey, Maureen
Wow.
is a traveler, been to Madagascar.
Maureen.
Right.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
Wait, is that about a person named Maureen?
No,
Okay.
it's just someone who travels,
Okay, got
is
it.
mobile, runs.
Got it.
I mean, she swims, but
It looks like Portugal has some shark action
I think
over
I
here.
knew that.
You
It
think?
also looks like they're on land. That's obviously that's
It's a
not
land
possible.
shark.
Oh.
Okay. It's a blue shark. Not the most dangerous, but this is the runner. This is the track star right here, Saf. Going across the ocean.
Wow.
Yeah. And then let's take a look at South America. There's a ton of sharks here. This is called Guadalupe Island.
Isn't that
It's-
the Galapagos, like
well,
in that general
there's
area?
one that's, I think, oh, you know, I'm wrong. There's like a thing called Guadalupe Islands off the coast of Mexico, so it's further up. You're right, but I thought it was kind of close to the Galapagos. But it's where like they think the great white sharks like mate. But let's take a look
That's
here.
why there are so many right there.
Tiger shark.
Wow, what an NSFW stream.
Yeah.
First we go phallic Pictionary, now it's shark orgy. All right.
Yeah.
All right, good. Anyone else? Anyone else interesting?
I don't know. Let's see if they got any Hawaii. No, they only have a sea turtle
Woo!
named
They track
Kikoa.
turtles?
Yes.
Okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm here. You've hooked me.
All right, so I don't know if this cures boredom. It's kind of interesting. I don't think that you want to be like an active follower of these things. Because like that doesn't sound that interesting. But
I think if I were currently at the beach, I would not want to look at this.
Yes.
Because I would freak me out.
the
But
B-roll.
sitting here, I feel good about it.
yeah.
And
Okay.
I like Oprah.
Oprah.
I'm an Oprah stan.
Yeah. Oprah was like not swimming all over the place. The other one went all the way to Madagascar.
Yeah, Maureen.
Maureen. Okay, great. So.
All right, well,
I was just, you know.
that concludes our shark watching portion of the stream.
I was just trying to have a spectrum of different sites here, okay? All right, so going on to this next one, we have.
Oh, people are asking for Australia. Can you go back or you can't?
I probably could go to the recently closed, right?
Yeah, just people are asking for Australia. And Europe, but that's
Okay.
okay.
I think I might have just closed that other thing, but I'll
People
just,
are
yeah.
also giving their reviews. They think it's okay.
It is okay.
Some people think it's boring, some people think it's okay. Yeah, there's a lot over there.
Australia is, yeah, pretty active, pretty terrifying. A lot of great white shark action, probably. Yeah, well, we have-
Colette.
that's a tiger shark. Another tiger shark.
Fletcher.
Right? Another tiger shark.
I love the names. That's actually my favorite part.
Queensland. Let's see
That
what
was a
they
good
got
idea.
here.
You're right. Whoever the PR person is for sharks is doing a good job because these are really like endearing these sharks to me.
Right.
There's one called Chips.
In all caps.
Chips.
So
Chips.
there is a fair amount of shark action here.
Maybe because he eats fish and his name is Chips.
Let's see.
Is there any in Europe?
In Europ?
Yeah.
I already checked. We looked
Oh,
at
I
there's a
missed
blue
it.
shark in Portugal.
Oh right, I forgot
Yeah,
about that.
you
Okay,
saw
great.
it. You saw it.
I did.
Yeah.
I actually did remember that. I just forgot it instantly.
Cool.
Okay, great. People think it's okay.
So
Teresa J says the names make it fun. Miranda Mishki says, how do sharks mate? I think sex. Don't sharks have sex?
well, they have that thing, right? Those sacks that you see with
But
the
that's
sharks in them.
eggs.
Maybe
That's
they-
after the female
you
is
know-
fertilized, she lays a egg sac.
Well, I don't know. I think that they probably do this thing. That's what they do. They like flip over and then they just like rub against each other. I think I've seen it. There was a video. There was like a Shark Week where they like ate a whale, and then they're like, and then the sharks started rubbing against each other.
Charlotte Long says, I hate this website.
Okay, well we're done. Okay, so next up we
One
have
time
this
I
thing.
saw a video of a turtle having sex with a boot.
Yeah, everyone's seen that video. Okay,
Right.
yeah, it's one of the best ones on the internet.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So basically.
All right, on to the next.
I feel bad. I feel like I'm like subjecting the stream to all these weird sites that I find interesting.
Yeah. Speaking of that, if you guys like the stream, throw us a like. I'm trying to fish for likes in the middle of the stream because most people, when we start saying goodbye, leave the stream.
There you go. Okay, so this next one is kind of like our
Sorry
Pictionary.
for self promo.
This is kind of like our Pictionary stream where we have this site where basically what you do is you draw things and then it like renders realistic versions of your drawing. So it's NVIDIA GauGAN beta.
Right.
Is that GauGAN?
Show us how, as GauGAN,
I don't have any clue how to
like
really do this
the
thing.
painter.
actually.
Isn't that how you say that painter's name? GauGAN.
Okay,
Sounds right.
so
That sounds right.
all right, so I think what I do here is like I like will paint. No.
You can change the color on to the left.
The
Yeah,
left.
Like if you click landscape or ground.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
you can click one of those and it changes the
Oh,
color. Yeah.
I get. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, this is good. This is good. So I will do. Oh, I see. This is like almost like the style. So I'll do sand a little bit.
Okay, here we go.
What's up?
People are saying I'm wrong. Iumochi says sharks give live birth. Kira Bell says, imagine joining the stream to hear Saf talking about shark sex. And Crystal Smith said, I thought most sharks didn't lay eggs. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I've seen like
They're sacks.
sharks.
Well, not like they're sacks, but
Yeah,
they're- they have
sharks, little baby sharks inside of a sack. So
Yeah.
I guess maybe I'm misidentifying that as an egg, and it is a live birth, but they sit in a sack for a while.
Look, I don't think you're
Licorice Lover says male sharks have 2 hemipenes.
Okay.
Ruby Garbowski says they rub fins on each other after the female is fertilized. Marie Angeli says sharks give birth live and also by eggs. So there's some unidentified shark sex tea.
Okay.
Not
we have a lot of shark
unverified.
sex experts.
Unverified.
Yeah. Okay, so I believe then if I do this,
Unverified shark
does it do
sex
anything?
tea. Try it.
Did you click is the check mark underneath that red line? Is that checked?
Oh, you know what? They force you to.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Can you get anything?
I don't have anything right now.
It won't do anything for you?
No.
Really?
Press that button.
No.
What?
What?
Try again. Refresh.
You think? Okay, I'm gonna refresh. And this site's very confusing. Basically, what it's supposed to do is supposed to like create a realistic version of the thing that I'm drawing, but it's actually kind of tricky to do, as you guys can tell. All right, building. Let's try this. Like I'll just do like a fence.
Okay, we're still talking about you. Tyler's doing this. We're going to still talk about sharks. Kid Blue Creation says shark eggs are leathery and are called mermaid purses. Yeah, I think that everyone is confused.
Everyone has a different answer.
Yeah. Bhavya Kilambi says not to be rude, but what exactly is Tyler drawing?
I'm trying to draw.
You have to check it. Check it.
All right, now I gotta check it. Okay.
Now
Let's do this.
press.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
All right, this is frustrating.
Just press the button now.
Okay, so if I do this, oh my God, I think I have to refresh it, and then I have to press the button already.
Press the button and press the arrow.
Then hit this. Yeah, I don't think so.
All right, next one.
We're canceling this one.
Move on.
Basically,
NVIDIA GauGAN is canceled.
I had this
Just
problem.
draw a scribble really quick and then see what happens.
No, it's like not
Nope.
working.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So this thing was supposed to basically be, if you draw an image, then this website will find an image that looks like what you drew, like an
Yeah.
actual image.
Yeah.
But it's not working.
Yeah, no, it's not.
So let's move on.
Yes. Okay, so the next couple, actually, I think some of these are a little bit. Let's go through some of these kind of quickly because I want to get to this last one. This is a really good one.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically this one.
Oh, this
is,
one's horrible.
This one's not good. This is basically like a drive.
Carly is gonna sneak those title cards in there.
Yeah. So
Get it in
this
there.
one is a driving simulator where you like go through Google Maps in a car. So that car moving is me, and you can like just drive around Google Maps, like actually. So I mean, there's no consequence if you run anything. This is not like Grand Theft Auto 2. Like it's just like a game for you to just. This is actually something I think that could cure boredom. This is kind of like the T-Rex running when your like browser doesn't work.
Yeah. Can you zoom in?
I don't know. Zoom in.
I was
yeah.
just trying to do it so big so then the chat can see more. I like this part where you're kind of like, you lose control of the controls and you just start flying over stuff.
Yes.
Very Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets style.
Man, I'm really mad at that NVIDIA game right now.
Yeah, people were trying to explain how it could work, and then other people were just like, canceled, moving on.
Yeah.
So
No,
I think we're
it's a fast cancel. I mean, yesterday when I was trying to prototype
was working.
it was not really working.
It's hard to
though.
figure out.
Yeah, I think it's not as intuitive as it wants to be, is my take. So then basically, can't you go to different maps or something like that?
Yeah. There's a drop down. It says preset locations.
Oh yeah. So let's go to Tokyo Station.
Although I will say, just to be fair, someone says Adela Air says 0 out of 10 had problems with that site before about the NVIDIA thing.
Yeah, I think it doesn't really work.
I just
Some
got
peop-
it to work on my computer right now.
Okay,
It's a
it works for
bummer.
Carly.
It's
It only
just
works
me.
for Australians,
Yeah.
of which Carly is definitely one.
Carly is currently VPNing into Australia
Yeah,
and
right.
playing on this game.
No, it just knows.
See, as you see here, though, I'm in Tokyo Station, but I'm really not. I'm just like floating
By
around.
in, you mean on.
I'm like Ron Weasley in that car, right? I'm just like flying around indiscriminately right now.
I tried that bit, but nobody really liked it. So
The Ron Weasley thing?
Yeah.
Sorry about it. Okay, so that's this game. Okay. So
Quay Hollywood says when off-roading just becomes flying.
yeah, it does. Okay, so and the thing is, wait, tilt down. Can I do anything? Oh, that's cool. You can also tilt down so you get like a little bit better perspective. Look at this, Safiya.
People are now clowning on your driving.
Oh,
the
come
thing
on.
is Tyler's actually a pretty good driver.
Wait, are they criticizing my adherence to the traffic laws?
Well, obviously you're not doing a good job here. You're doing a terrible job here, but you also are driving with the arrow keys.
I think this gives new meaning to "as the crow flies," right? You see what I'm saying?
As the what kind of car is it?
I have no clue.
I wish you could change the cars out.
Can I change it to? Oh, I can change it to hybrid.
I thought the thing at the top was like something to change the car, but it's just an ad. Buying a used car, try it out here.
Emerald Mechanical Solutions. Okay. Todd Merrill Studio. You see, I'm driving through Manhattan. I'm seeing all these great Summit Associates. New York 99, Oberlin. That's not the college. Uplift Tattoo NYC. Let's turn around and go get a tattoo. It takes forever to turn around, though. I will say it's a little frustrating. Come on. And now I'm like off just in the just floating around here. I can't even brake.
I don't like it.
Okay, we're gonna get rid of this one.
Not 0 out of 10, but not my favorite.
So this next one is called Earth 2050, which was almost our thumbnail material. But essentially, what this game does is it shows you. I think these I think fan created or not fan created conceptual concept depictions of the future, right?
Yes.
So let's go here over in, I think, Afghanistan, maybe like northern Pakistan, Nepal.
Click the yellow circles.
So don't go to that one.
Never mind.
Oh, well. It's not bad.
Okay.
It's just like words.
So basically what this website is it's called Earth 2050, and there are some, I think that they compile both like just general projections, but also like construction projects that are currently happening. Oh.
Sorry.
Construction projects that are currently happening with like what these cities will look like in 2050.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's go to only the yellow ones?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a look here.
Just to put a button on that like driving simulating game. People didn't like it very much. Kajura Praise says this is making me mildly nauseous.
Yeah.
Cody Trehan Gui says it's like if Santa downgraded to a Toyota Corolla.
Oh, wow. Okay, so this is the first time I've been able to get to work. This is supposed to be Shanghai in 2040, right? So I guess like the appeal here, there's a RoboCop right there.
Oh, wow.
Is that RoboCop?
No, I think they're trying to show you like things that could be possible in 2050.
Robot Cop.
Yes.
This site's not very easy to manage, actually, I will say.
No.
Not to hate on the site, because I think it's like, it's kind of a cool concept. But do I go here again? Oh, wow. Okay, can we just skip ahead to the last one? Because I feel like I'm having problems with some of these websites right now.
We have one more.
All right, let's do one more. Okay, yeah, maybe I'm jumping the gun a little bit. Okay, so that website, like I can't get it to work really. I'm feeling really like I'm not doing a good job. Like,
no, you're doing a great job.
I keep on messing up with these websites, and I'm making people nauseous with my driving.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I won't read those comments anymore.
No, that's okay. You can read those comments.
Okay.
I need the feedback from the chat. I need to improve my driving.
We have 2 websites left.
Yeah.
The last one is very good.
Okay.
This one is pretty good.
So basically, yeah, you want to explain it?
Earth 2050, I feel like maybe could be fun if you're just by yourself hanging out, but I feel like maybe for a chat it's not that exciting.
Right.
Right, but Earth 2050 like projects like what things might look like in the future. All right, show
Okay.
me this thing.
Let's watch now.
Yes, no, don't do that one.
Okay.
Because actually you can do that one because that one's like a sizzle reel.
Okay.
So this website.
No. I want to show the good ones, not the sizzle reel stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one is called a WindowSwap. This is a website that lets you watch a video through a window from different locations across the globe.
Yeah.
It started as a quarantine project and has 10-minute videos of user-submitted windows and views. What? With their creators' names and locations.
Oh.
Yes. So basically what this is that this lets you cycle through live feeds out of people's windows across the world.
Yes.
Basically is what it is.
All right. Open a new window somewhere in the world. Let's see here.
WindowSwap.
Okay.
Oh, that looks like it's close to us.
Hillsboro, Oregon.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Wait, what am I supposed to do here? Can I move around?
No. You just get to look at
Look out their
you just get to look out their window.
Okay.
So now you go.
Open a new window though. At the bottom it says open a new window.
Oh. Okay, so then I can just like jump around here.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's a video.
That one was also a video. It just was not. There was nothing.
Oh, it was just super
That
boring.
happened to me
Yeah.
a lot, yeah.
Okay. Let's keep going here. Let's go
That was
through.
Princeton, New Jersey. Turn down the volume.
This is in Serbia. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
People are saying, Tyler, you're doing great. Tyler, you're doing great. Tyler, you're doing great. Earth 2050 was cool, people say. Okay, well, maybe we bailed on it too fast, but it's okay. We're going on. People like WindowSwap.
Okay.
Kira Bell says WindowSwap is great when you want to travel but can't.
Yes.
People like WindowSwap. Dude, the WindowSwap I love, says Cara Belzer.
This is awesome. Look at this.
Christina says this feels like stalking, but in a good way, if you can say that. Netherlands, cute. I like the little pointy house.
Well, let me clarify. I feel like my clicking has been not that good.
No, people are mad that you're criticizing yourself.
Okay, sorry guys. Now they're mad at you.
Now they're mad at you because you're mad.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fair.
Baru Raven says, "Wow, this is creepy." Katrina Bates says, "This is like virtual peeping." It is, except for the fact that I think these people have submitted these things.
Yeah,
Right.
they're 10-minute videos, so it's not like a live
Oh,
feed.
it's not live.
Yeah.
It's like someone films for 10 minutes out of their video.
So you
or
just
out
get
of
to
their
see
window.
out of
it's
their
not.
windows.
Right, that
Yeah.
makes sense actually.
Yeah.
It's not the middle of the day necessarily
Yeah.
In Minsk,
South Korea.
Belarus.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Where is this?
That's Belarus. It's in the corner.
Oh, cool.
I think that is cool.
Okay. So that's the idea. I thought this one was kind of interesting.
I love this. It's so calming.
It's sort of like the lo-fi girl, right? You know,
Yeah.
like right, and it's just like having different things just hanging out.
Yeah, it is. Dude, I want to do lo-fi girl content. I want to do a TikTok where it's like, if I was the lo-fi girl.
I think it's a good idea.
Okay, that's my idea. Bentendo says it would be better if you were looking into people's homes through their window. Thank you for that contribution, Bentendo.
That would be a great one if as you get like deeper in, it starts becoming like more and more like Too Many Cooks. Like it becomes increasingly menacing as you go deeper in.
Who is it? What's this?
This is
Shanghai, China.
Yeah.
Interesting. Here we go. Ruby Garbowski. The chat is becoming self-aware. We all just get mad at everything.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, all right, so let's go to this next one because I think this is a great way for us to close it out. And then the chat can also participate a fair amount in this last one because it is our old friend, or like a take on our old friend, Geoguessr.
Yeah.
Which essentially is, well, I mean, we've played Geoguessr. And I think we did a good job jointly cheating or doing like a moderate amount cheating. And in this one, though, it's not quite the same as Geoguessr because, in fact, it's someone like walking around a city. And we don't have full liberty to drive around and choose where we want to go. So we have to guess based on this person's walking. You'll see in a second. Are you listening or you read the chat?
No, I am listening. I've played City Guesser. I think it's really fun. It is very different from Geoguessr, but
Yeah.
it is very, very, very fun. I feel like City Guesser also we could do as a whole stream if we wanted to. People are now saying that I need to stop roasting you from the chat.
Well, you're doing a good job. I don't know. You're just trying to do a good job. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I'm only reading you the negative comments.
I feel bad because I was like, I couldn't figure out that Earth 2031 because I was afraid if I like backed up too many times, it might show like, you know,
yeah, whatever.
information. So I was trying not to do that. Okay, so all right, let's do this. Let's try to figure out we can go either worldwide, USA, Europe, or monuments. I think we should do monuments.
You want to do monuments?
Let's just try
to
it.
start.
Yeah.
I would turn the volume low also because it's like it shows you like a video.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Let's jump in. All right. So this is also, if you guys want to help us cheat with this, that's completely fine. Okay. So this is super easy. So as
that's
you can
the
see,
Santa Monica
Yeah. This
boardwalk.
one's walking around. I know exactly where this one is, actually. Let me get this one out of the way because like I don't have to pretend like I don't know where the Santa Monica boardwalk is.
Oh, well, Annie actually says that hearing the things can help guess the city. That's true if you can hear someone talking.
We'll turn it up if we need to here. So let me just get this out of the way because I did this the other day and I got like Tampa Bay. And it was, I'm pretty proud of the guess, actually. So Santa Monica boardwalk right there. I'm going to get like really close, actually. Yeah, it's right there. No, I think I clicked away from it, actually, by accident. All right, ready? Booyah, guess. Okay, come on. That's 1 mile. 1 mile, they're on the boardwalk.
That was great.
Yeah, okay. So let's keep
I think
going here.
that the what's it called? Like the monuments, I feel like are easier than just like walking through a city.
I don't know where this monument
That's
is.
true. I don't know where that is.
All right, so
looks like
basically-
an ocean.
How this site works, and I think this is actually in some ways more fun than Geoguessr, in other ways it's less good than Geoguessr, but basically the way this game works is that you can actually speed up how fast you walk around, right? So
Oh,
you can
I
then
didn't know
go
that.
through faster, or if you need to, you can like go as slow as possible to try to see things more, like this flag, which I don't really
Oh.
know what that is. And then you can also go back 15 seconds, or you can like go backwards from the start.
Do you think that's the Italian flag? I see red, white, and green. Isn't that Italian?
Yeah, I think it is an Italian flag. So the question here is like, where are we in Italy, essentially?
That's my guess.
I don't know if anyone has seen this before, and I can't control anything about the framing. So that's also difficult. So
Yeah.
I do agree that it's in Italy.
People think it's Italy. People say it looks like Cinque Terre. I don't know how to say that.
Cinque Terre. Is that on what side of Italy?
Nobody knows. I mean,
Okay.
I don't know. Everyone else knows.
Excuse me, sir.
Steph Long says, didn't you drive this in a Geoguessr game? It does kind of look like that one Italian hillside that I
yeah, it
drove
does.
down, a winding road.
Right. Okay, let's see.
Everyone thinks Amalfi Coast in Italy.
Amalfi Coast. Let's see.
Yeah, D'Alessandro says, that looks like the Italian city Safiya got lost in Geoguessr.
Right. Okay, see, the problem though with this is that it's hard to like get up, like, up the hill. Like, I can't go faster than 2x, which is
Do you
unfortunate.
want to keep going?
I can try to guess. Where is the Amalfi Coast exactly? Which coast? Is it? It's probably the...
Just zoom into Italy. If you zoom in,
Okay.
see if there's anything interesting.
Where is the Amalfi Coast?
Zoom in.
You want to go closer?
Zoom in. Yeah, see if they'll say anything to you.
Let's see.
Zoom. Yeah. Yep.
I'm just go to Ostia. That's like that's the famous Roman Empire port. Maybe I could go like Naples.
Pink Apple says on the west coast of Italy.
Okay.
Kate San Francisco says, "Oh damn, I've been here."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
Charlotte Long says this is the Walmart version of Geoguessr.
It's different.
It's different.
It's better and it's less good at the same time.
Yes. Yes. I heard someone.
Okay. Well, I'm going super slow motion in the background.
I think West Coast. Yeah, that's,
All right, let's try Naples.
Just guess it.
Okay.
Oh.
324 miles away.
Yeah. I just, as you guessed that, I saw someone in the chat go away, said Northwest Coast.
Okay.
But West Coast of Italy.
That's
pretty
okay.
good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Okay, let me try the next one here. Oh, well, this is a tough one. This is just the back of someone's shirt.
Is this Disneyland? Nope, obviously not.
Well, it looks like the States.
It
right?
looks like...
New York, right?
Oh, it's the Statue of Liberty
it's
for sure.
Ellis Island, yeah.
It's definitely the Statue of Liberty.
Okay, let's do it.
Well, let the chat see the Statue of
Oh,
Liberty.
sorry, my bad.
No, you don't have to say sorry. I don't know why I said that. Look, it's there in the corner. Okay, that's all. There it is.
See, that's a guy turns around, looks at us.
Was he wearing a Philadelphia Eagles hat?
I think he might have been wearing a Dolphins hat, actually. If you
Oh,
take-
really?
Yeah, let's take a look here at which hat he's wearing. Oh, also, you don't have to say sorry. I was just frustrated with my 2030 future thing. That's all I was angry about. I was doing a bad job navigating that site.
You're doing a great job. Don't roast yourself.
Why are you putting me on the pedestal right now?
Well, you just randomly brought it up again.
No, I know.
Okay, keep going.
I just don't want
It
you to say
wasn't an
sorry.
Eagles hat.
It was no, it's actually it was a Dolphins hat.
Did we really rewind just as soon?
Okay, let's start guessing. Yeah.
Yes. Start guessing.
No, I don't feel bad. I don't want to, but the chat can criticize my driving in that game if they want to. That's fine.
I love that Natalie R. Fam says Eli's Island. It's Eli's Island.
Yes.
Eli.
Okay, 1 mile away. Okay, so why don't we go back to home? And so this is definitely.
Ooh, Moscow.
What's that called?
St. Petersburg.
St. Petersburg.
Moscow.
Is this? It used to be called. Is this Red Square or what? Is that the Kremlin or no? It's not. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know if
that
everything's
much.
been renamed. I don't know.
It's beautiful, actually.
It's really nice. Yeah.
I think it's in Moscow.
See, this is why in some ways it's better than GeoGuessr because you see really cool looking stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's cool to see a street level version of something.
Well, it's just I think GeoGuessr can be more fun, but this can show you the real perspective a little bit more.
Okay, so St. Petersburg we're going with.
No, I think those are different places. I think it's Moscow.
Okay.
I'm
let's do it.
97% sure.
Oh, it's on your
Yes.
shoulders now.
Yes, people do say Anki Olabrink says Red Square. Marie says Red Square.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so let's just go.
Yes.
Is it in the middle of Moscow? Does anyone know? Oh,
Everyone
wow.
says Red Square, but I don't
Sorry,
know where
guys,
in Moscow
it
it is.
It's tough to navigate this. Ready? Guess.
Whoa!
1 mile.
Okay, that's pretty good. I like the confetti. Did we get confetti on any of the other ones? No. Or the first one you did.
Let's
That
go
was good.
home here, okay?
Yes.
And let's go to USA real quick. Or let's
You
do
wanna USA?
worldwide.
I think worldwide would be fun. Let's do it. That's
Yeah.
how we play GeoGuessr.
Yeah,
you know
let's
what I'm
do
saying? Worldwide, baby.
Yeah.
Mr. Worldwide. I'm Mr. Worldwide.
What are you, Pitbull's Globalization channel
been
on
there.
Sirius Radio?
Been there, done that. I've been there, done that.
Okay, here we go, people.
What else does he say?
I think he definitely calls himself Mr. Worldwide. He talks about a hotel.
Fireball?
All right, Madrid. So basically, what's good is the signs.
Ooh. Oh, you saw a sign for a Madrid museum, right?
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Makes me want to travel again. I wonder when we can travel again.
Booyah. All right, let's start guessing.
Madrid. That's my guess. My guess is Madrid.
Okay, guess.
Oh.
12 miles out. Perfect.
Whoa, that was great.
Yeah.
People say Madrid, New York, France, Madrid.
Okay, that one was easy. This one's looking harder though. So,
McDonald's. That
Okay.
doesn't mean anything. That could be anywhere. I see a Ross though. I see a Ross, or Ross Worldwide as well. I see
Okay.
some city bikes.
This one's tough because I can't see
Look at
any
the palm trees.
language
Okay,
signs yet.
Miami. I don't know why. Oh, that was a bus.
Okay.
Like, that was a bus.
It's definitely sort of potentially a more tropical location. 'Cause of
Except for
palm
the
trees.
hoodie though. Although people in Miami do wear hoodies at like the slightest chill. So that could also be a thing. Think about palm tree, palm
Okay.
tree, McDonald's, Ross, hoodie. Where else do they have
I have
Rosses?
no clue. Does anyone know this? Like, this is anyone, oh, here we go. We have signs up here.
People are saying Florida, Hawaii, Malibu.
See further. Hawaii Pacific.
You saw Hawaii?
Yeah, I got Hawaii right here. Ready?
Hawaii
Hawaii right there.
Ooh.
So you can't pause it.
Honolulu, Hawaii.
Okay.
Hui Kachu says Honolulu, Hawaii.
Okay, let's
Catherine Burb also says Honolulu.
do it.
Karen Hernandez says Safiya is Mr. Worldwide confirmed. Confirmed.
Okay, let's do
People
it.
think it's Hawaii.
I'm gonna go with Honolulu.
Katya Alina says Softs, that's a bus, has the same energy as it's a line.
2 miles out.
Oh, where'd you in Honolulu?
It was Honolulu.
That was
yeah.
great. Great job, Ty. You're nailing this. You're nailing this. Charles Cozart says Colonial Williamsburg, but with an H. Berg. Great.
Okay.
Oh. Hello. We just ran over some people. All right. We're on the move. Did
I
you,
wonder what the guy
Did you
that's-
times 3 us? We're on the move. We're on the move.
I wonder what the guy that is filming this looks like.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, like, is he just walking around?
that's
like
there's script there. Can you zoom in? Did
I
you see there was
can't- no,
script
you
on that
can't-
wall?
You can't zoom, actually.
Oh, there was. Oh, it said something. What does it say here? What does it say?
Salida.
Salida?
Salida, yes.
That means exit in Spanish, I think.
Okay, so that does not.
Latin America does also span a lot of the world.
There's
so
a
that
lot of
doesn't-
places now. Spanish speaking is pretty broad.
All right.
Do not know at this point. Okay, here we go.
See, the only thing about Geoguessr is you can control where you go. This
No.
one's almost more difficult because you have no idea what's
We got to
happening.
get a license plate here.
Katie Page says, all I'm getting is pigeons everywhere. Marina E says, Mariana E says, is he running? Oh, more people. Who's that? What do they say? Evergreen. I don't know what that means. Evergreen cars. I'm just narrating.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
Oh, here we go. These signs over here. But this is East Asian script right there.
That means barato means cheap.
Right. Could that push it in the potential?
Maybe is
maybe
it
the
in
Philippines where it could have like a more of a
Oh.
blend of East Asian script and Spanish type script.
But like Mexico City might have like a Chinatown. It's a
That's what I was
huge
thinking
city,
too. Yeah, no,
you know?
yeah. Okay, hold on. Does anyone recognize these license plates down here?
Does anyone recognize this person?
They do look like they're in like maybe like a Chinatown. So that would just make it a little bit more.
This is hard.
Yes. Does anyone have any clue?
People
yet?
say, oh. People are asking for the volume on.
Okay, let's put the volume on. Maybe we can hear
Because people are
someone speaking.
saying Mexico, Argentina, not Peru, Costa Rica, San Jose, Costa Rica. People are saying Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
Anita Fleming says, Safiya, why do you know so much? I know nothing. I don't know anything.
You are Jon Snow.
Get out.
We're not allowed to make Game of Thrones references anymore.
Nope.
Because we don't like how it ended.
People are saying you can zoom in.
Oh, I can? Oh, yeah. Well, like that's just.
Kristen Ann says they're just walking around recording going cow, 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 cow. See, this is the thing. It's like a Chinatown within like a different place.
Oh, Europa Americana right there.
A bunch of people said Costa Rica. A bunch of people said San Juan, Costa Rica.
Let's go for Costa Rica and
People,
see.
a lot of people keep saying Costa Rica.
Let's try it. Wow. How do people get that?
Whoa! How do people get that? There must be people from Costa Rica in the chat who are like, yep, that's me. That is me. See that guy in the tank top? That's me.
Okay, so that's the idea of these games.
Yes.
I don't know. I think that one's pretty good in terms of causing boredom or solving boredom.
I
Causing
like
boredom.
that one a lot. Causing boredom. I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Thank you.
That was a good one.
Cool. All right, so that's all we have in terms of our websites.
Those are all the websites. Do you want to play more City Guesser or are we done with City Guesser?
Well, we've been going for like an hour and 10 minutes. I don't know.
Oh, you're right. We have been going for a while.
Yeah.
We can wrap it up. If you guys really like City Guesser, we could do it in a future stream. I definitely want to play Geoguessr again.
Yeah.
So maybe we could tack it on to a Geoguessr stream. Geoguessr and then one round of City Guesser at the end, or you alternate or something.
Yeah.
It's harder. It's a bit harder to cheat. Because it's harder to just find a school bus, zoom in and say, hey, Google this school district, please. Tell me where exactly in Maryland we are. Like literally like the county.
There is something fun about Geoguessr and being able to be so aggressive with the cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
I think this is good. These are great websites. I love them.
Okay,
You did a
cool.
good job. I'm hyping you up, man.
No, I feel like you don't like them because you're hyping them up so much.
Why? No, I'm hyping you up.
Objectively, I feel like you're no, I appreciate it because I think that they are good. We kind of agreed on them together, so it's not like, but I think that they are sort of interesting.
I think based off of chat response, the #1 favorite one was Cow Finder.
Yeah, oh, well, that was a good one. Yeah. I thought you guys were going to hate
Based off
that.
of just chat response, I think that people responded the most to just cow, 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 cow. Although Pictionary was fun. It's a line. It's a robot. Oh, I know. It's a dog.
Well, I'm glad you liked it. It seems like you do like the stream, so. What's up?
Nothing. You're doing great. Okay, so yeah, people say more City Guesser, more Geoguessr. People are excited about it. People are asking for more, but we can,
You want to play more?
people are asking for more City Guesser, but we don't have to.
No, it's okay. I think that, well, we can play more. We can play, any of these other things. I'm not that thrown off right now. I just want to let everyone know, okay? I feel like you're throwing me off a little bit, to be honest with you, because you're, like, I think that you feel bad because you think you read, like, a chat that I, like, really took to heart. And to be honest, like, I didn't really take it to heart that bad. Like, I thought it was fine. I'm not that
You don't
worried.
think I'm over-roasting you?
No, I actually felt bad because I just felt bad because I clicked back too far and I didn't want to accidentally dox Carly's account. That's why I wanted to back out of the game fast.
Yeah.
So that was why I said that. I was just trying to get off of that site because I couldn't go back without it like going too far back.
Oh.
So that's why I'm sorry I didn't make that more clear. I just don't want it. But it was like I think you're Safiya and iGuard account, so that's okay.
It's
But
okay.
we can always just change that, so it's not a big deal. But I felt bad because I didn't want to say that because I didn't want to feel like I was drawing attention to it.
Nobody email me.
Right? No, I just didn't want to draw
I'll
too
put
much
you in my
attention to
spam
it. Yeah.
folder.
So I know that you feel like that you read a chat that you thought got under, but that's fine. You guys are allowed to chat whatever you want. You don't have to always be friendly to me. If I'm doing a bad job driving the car thing, that's fine.
You're doing great
Why do you feel bad?
because I love you and you're doing great.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Great. Awesome. So, those were all the websites. I would say chat says the cow one is really fun. Pictionary is fun, and this one was also very fun.
Cool.
That's how I feel.
Thank
Although
you.
I will say that I did truly enjoy the Shark Finder and all of their names.
I thought the Shark Finder was kind of interesting. I think it could be a website to cure boredom.
Apparently, there's also one with like snow plows or something.
What?
That's what I read in the chat.
that's
Snow plow
fun.
finder. I'll see if it's a real thing.
We'll
There's
do
also
a whole stream on that.
maybe there was something. It was something similar to this where it's like you can find a truck, but it's a shark finder, but it's not.
Yeah.
There was also one that was like you can board button or something, but that's okay.
No, that's okay.
Great, awesome, great. So, what should we do now? End the stream?
Yeah, let's end the stream.
All right.
You want
Cool.
to take us out?
Yeah, awesome. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. We had a number of websites that we went through today and some that I feel like we can put up our sleeve for future streams.
Yeah.
I'm excited about. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys had a great time. If you like this video, please give us a like, smash that like button. And if you want to see more streams like this, make sure to smash that subscribe button. And/or tune in every Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Eastern. Because
Yes.
we will be here.
We will be here.
Here are our Instagrams, and here is our TikTok, where we will be posting a TikTok shortly after this video.
it's
that is mildly upsetting.
It's okay.
But I think you guys will like
Not
it.
in a bad way.
Yeah. And what else happens? Is that it? Are those all the things?
I think we say And we'll see you guys next time.
Well, you stole my line at the beginning, so why don't you steal my line at the end?
And we'll see you guys next stream.